Welcome back to another video from Not Only Trout. Today we're going to tie up a slightly modified San Juan worm, and we're going to make it fun, because why not? In the vise we have a Moonlit ML062 barbless hook, and we're going to be tying up these flies with some Semperfli Pure Silk. That's what makes them fun. We're going to be fancy. We're going to use silk colors that match the colors of Super Chenille that we're using. The first fly that we're tying is going to be a purple weight-free, well, I guess the technical color is burgundy weight-free worm, and then we'll follow it up with a bead head worm green fly. So I'm using purple pure silk right now. So we're just going to get this on the hook, and we're going to go back to pretty much the back corner of the hook. This is a very curved hook, the ML062, and with that it allows us to tie into the very back of the hook. So what I do is I measure my chenille so it's just barely longer than the full length of the hook, and tie it in right at that corner. To tie it in, I do a pinch wrap and pull down, and that way my chenille stays on top of the hook. And then I just do 2 more wraps right where that chenille is. And then I just wrap my way forward, move my thread cradle over, and put that into place. Now what I'll do is I'll just go through and I'll do, I believe it's 8 wraps to be able to get this all the way up to the hook eye. And then we'll tie it off. 7 and 8. So we'll move the cradle out of the way, do a wrap right over the top, pull it down, lock it in place, do a second wrap right there, and then we'll go ahead and whip finish right in front of that piece of chenille with a 4-turn whip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fold that back so it's just beyond the edge of the hook, and snip. And then cut the thread off. If you want to do some additional durability, you can go ahead and drop some either super glue or head cement or UV resin right at your tie-in points for the thread right here and right here, and that'll give you a little bit better durability. I've been tying up a batch of these, and I have about 20 of them right now that just need to have that all done. So I'm gonna do that in one bulk application rather than doing it individually. Toss that in the pile. So now we're gonna go ahead and grab another of those ML062 hooks in size 14. And this time we're gonna use green. So we're gonna swap out our thread with some pale olive number 16 silk from Semperfli. And we're going to repeat the process. The only real difference this time is instead of having us go all the way to the head of the fly, we're going to go right behind the bead. So we'll take our couple-inch long piece of worm chenille and do the exact same process. Measure it out. Pinch wrap down and in. 2, 3. Wrap forward. And this time we just work our same way back up, and I think this time it's only 7 times around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7's right where it needs to be. So we'll go ahead, drop our cradle again. Do our pinch wrap 2 times, get behind that bead, and whip finish. I got a funky wrap in there. Let's undo that real quick. That's one thing that I'll recommend to any tire, is make sure that you stay consistent. If you notice something's wrong, don't hesitate to fix it. There we go. 1, 2, jump in front. And whip finish. Grab our scissors. Oops, sorry, hit my phone. Same process all over again. And there you have it. We've gone through and tied up 2 squirmy worm variants. We had fun doing it because we were using silk and made ourselves fancy. Now it's time to make these flies a little more durable and get out and catch some fish. One other thing that a lot of people will do is take a lighter and singe the ends of these. That will also increase your durability. That's one other thing that I'll be doing in bulk because it doesn't make sense to do it individually. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on notifications and drop us a like and a comment. It really does help us out a lot. Thank you so much. Hope you get out and go fishing.